You a little nigga. I ain't fucking lyrics sitting up on the beat. And she love me, so I made a little hoe come rub on my feet. And she got closer, she ended up sucking all up on my meat. She done did it, I ain't fucking playing, nutted on her titty. I ain't fucking playing, boy, you already know who did it. She done got my name tatted right behind her ear. And she know that I'm the man, motherfucking yeah. And she know I beat it up, I leave it in the whip. Beat it up, smack it up just like my daddy told my ain't stopping.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium.
This blick. Hey, JB better smack me with this blick. Okay, boom.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
My mouth getting a little dust, so I might have to stop. So she get wet, so she don't suck the top. And that's why I'm gonna hit him dead in his top. Cause I'm mad now. Trying to play me like the bad guy. I'm a nigga who done put food on the table for you niggas. I'm a nigga who done rolled up on the table on you niggas. I'm the one who bought the went play on you niggas. I done paid your mama rents, but I ain't say nothing to you niggas. And I ain't playing bitch, cause I'm a on you niggas. And I'm saying, and I'm playing to you niggas. And I tell you niggas. I tell you niggas.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't know what's really what. I don't know what's really true. I've been going through so much. It's like words I never grew.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete.
That's what it is, man.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You can't block me. 10 cycles. You go tight. You got tight.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I'm going back to you.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Bengals sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Claws. 10. No. Off. Zulu black. Check Mike 27. Check Mike.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And he will take it on in for the Bengals touchdown.
I love
Joe
that, Jay.
Mixon, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it. I wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the
Anderson up and good, and we are tied at 7. Here as the kicks away. And taken down just past the Browns drive about to get started. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll bring a receiver in motion. 3rd down.
What's up, boy?
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. Finding room at midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. KJ Hamler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
set. 19. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run to the line. Alert, alert.
After the interception, here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Running on first down, Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Eckler, a 23-yard run. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Check 50. Steal. Check steal. Pick the edge. Come. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. Go steal.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Check 4. Check 4. Under crunch.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Check 43. Slam. Kill. Smash. Switch.
Hold on, what the fuck?
They'll run with Mixon. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
52 blaster.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there.
Square.
That ball free.
Bro, this boy is so garbage.
Down. Like what I see so far.
Bro, this man got no vision, Jit.
Best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed
Yeah,
one
man,
conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Bro, what am I looking at? This big got no vision. That man play under. This man, yo, this man, he's troll shit. You better get this shit too.
On 4th down, Love. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
Mike 17. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Kill.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Sponge. No. Tight dog.
Striker, 3-3. Go pick.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready, go.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Already down 2 scores, they're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Mike 27. On the ball.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Let's go. Black 40.
Mike 27. Watch the run. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Ready, go.
Going quickly out to the right side. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
God damn. You long got he got beat like that.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What the fuck, man?
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also into field goal range now at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Love uncorks one for Davis. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Mike 17. Mike 17.
Yellow.
You don't know no better. 17's Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Mike 17. It's our time. It's our time. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist, twist. Twist,
10 cycles.
17. Mike 17. Watch the out, watch the out. 17's Mike, Mike 17. I got you, punk. Watch twist, watch twist.
Steel, black. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Off the play fake, Love. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Check, check, check.
Drill green.
17's Mike, Mike 17. You must be dreaming.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Love. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tony Field in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Browns. The Browns drive about to get started. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku.
All day set. Let's go. Watch it go. Tight right. 31.
On first down, it's Watson.
Here we go.
Right back to Njoku. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
We're set. Hey, alert, alert.
Slam.
Hey, 31. Hey, no time left.
Watson looks to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 44 yards. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
38.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. An option handoff here to Mixon. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw is Watson. They still can't get him. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now it's Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
In motion right is Brown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Ready? Mike 17, Mike 17. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they didn't let you play.
Love from the gun. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Mike 16.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Let's go. Time to go.
Watson.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Defense, let's go. Check 31, check 31.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
27, Mike 27. I'm coming for you. You mine. Hatchet, hatchet. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Quick trouble, 38. Bring it. Slam, slam, slam. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Down inside the 40.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
144 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, check Mike 27.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
45. One.
Here we go, D, get off the field. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Come on.
Mike 60.
McCaffrey. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
52.
Ultra.
24, check 24.
Striker. Check striker. Ready.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them at the end zone there a bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Yo. Sad dude there.
About to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Bart.
Huh?
You got an L on your sheet?
from the gun. Here's Watson.
I can't hear what you talking about.
This is swung out to
You have
Eckler.
an L in your record?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They do?
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Nah, he
Coming
undefeated.
up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Yeah, you gotta win, so it'll like
Now
come
a
down
first
to
down
you.
throw, Watson.
Whoever win that means you
Throw
get
left
proceed.
side, there's Schwartz with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I promise I'm going to beat you. I promise. He was talking crazy. I ain't forget.
Watson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, shit on that
They'll
bitch.
run out of the gun with Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about
That's
the
how you do it in
3-yard
Joku.
line.
Hell
Give him 2
yeah.
yards on that one. Second and
I
goal.
like that.
This is
Go
where
take
coaches
it.
have to
Oh, I
spend a
like
lot
that.
of time going over
Oh my
situations
God,
with
that can be turned down.
because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go.
I'm passing it. Leave what
His
your
thought
dumb ass.
process is getting into the
Got
end
your
zone. It's
dumb ass. Pop
counterintuitive for him.
And
This
he'll
all
take
Watson
it
done.
into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
That nigga's so
Deshaun Watson,
stupid.
a
I'm going
3-yard
for it.
touchdown
I'm going
run.
for it.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Hold on, wrong person.
Another
gonna
touchdown in the
force the
fourth
muscle.
quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated
Ooh,
streak of
Swords
theirs is
jump.
going to be
Watch this.
safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from
Watch this.
both sides of the ball.
Watch.
And sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
That's caught at the 1.
That's not
And
him.
he'll step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
That's
Yeah,
that pussy
you
shit.
know what I'm getting at. But them getting at it.
Bim. Get right, nigga.
And this is going to be snuffed out.
Bim.
The
Lay that
Bengals
wood, Abraham.
recover.
Tell you.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
he
they
getting
couldn't get
full
it.
on blitz now, though.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Full on blitz. Hopefully you get enough time to throw what the fuck you trying to throw.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
43 rail. Hey, red.
Play fake. Here's Love.
You gonna stop trying Denzel.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Right here, we gotta step it up. Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38. Check that.
Dude, black.
I'm sending him now. Y'all gotta go get his ass.
38 to Mike all day, punt.
Love, they go play action now.
Give me that, nigga. You move
And for the
all ass
4th
boy.
time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman.
Bye bye.
There he goes, right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson.
Ew, Watson.
Zone, but it's
How about that was? He ain't 6'9". What the fuck?
And dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's
you gotta put more power in your head, Abraham.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Offense about ready to go here.
The extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish. Big here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
That bit pipe out. That bit
bit
running it on the last down. Handicap ass bitch. I hope his mama get beat down with a pole.
All zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah.
Take your dumb ass on, Lee boy. Don't say GG to me, fool. Wrong with him.
Lee boy.
Oh, I might as well leave the stream up.